Hello, so today's video is an unboxing of the recent Abominable book club box. This is the November box and it feels pretty heavy today, so let's get it open and see what goodies we have inside today. So yeah, I'm currently reading one of the books we got in last month's box, Hallows Eve, and I'm really enjoying it, so I will have a review of that up soon. But yeah, let's see what's inside the November box. Ooh, exciting. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. So yeah, this is a book box I review every month, a horror book box. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to pull out the snack first of all, and we have from the Raw Chocolate Company, vegan, organic, it says salted Vanoffi cashews. So I love cashews. I often eat just plain cashews as snacks. So this sounds really interesting. So yeah, it looks like it's chocolate covered or salted coffee. It says Vanoffi, so I'm guessing like a vegan kind of toffee maybe. I thought toffee was vegan though, because isn't it just sugar? Oh no, sometimes it has cream in it, doesn't it? But yeah, it just says it has cocoa butter. It does have coconut sugar in, which could be an allergy for me because my body doesn't really like coconut all that much. But yeah, I'm definitely going to give these a go. Very interesting. I like nuts, snacking on nuts. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I like the packaging as well. It feels like it's not... Oh, it's, yeah, biodegradable. So it's biodegradable packaging, which is really nice. I was trying to focus on my face. So yes, we have some tasty cashew nuts as our snack this month. And then on top we have the second-hand book, which will be different for everybody. I'm going to save that till last. And then I can see... Oh, let's do the drinks first and then I'll move on to the books. So we have our little drinks pouch. Let's see what we have. So we have our Lions Jogo coffee bag. They're really nice. I have an unsweetened cappuccino. We then have a ginseng matcha green tea, which is nice. I like green tea. It's one of the many teas I enjoy drinking. And then we have a 3 ginger. This will come in handy because I like to drink ginger drinks when I'm feeling a bit under the weather and I have a sore throat. So yeah, this will come in handy. I don't know why my camera doesn't want to focus on stuff today. And then we have a Galaxy hot chocolate this month. So yes, I will enjoy those drinks. So let's move on to the books because I can see the first one here. And it says Schrodinger's cord. Did I say it? Cord? Chord? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's by Scott Lees. And it's like a record player. How would you say that? So I'm terrible with pronunciations of stuff. It's when my dyslexia really comes out. So is that Schrader's chord? Schrader's cord? I'm not sure how I pronounce that title. I'm going to have to look it up. It says a powerful new voice in horror, don't miss it. So is this from a new author? Let's see what it says on the back. After his estranged father's mysterious death, Charles returns to Seattle to help with the funeral. There he discovers his father left him 2 parting gifts, a key to the family record store and a strange black case containing 4 ancient records that, according to legend, can open a gate to the land of the dead. When Charles, his sister and 2 friends play the record, they unwittingly open a floodgate of unspeakable horrors. As the darkness descends, they are stalked by a relentless, malevolent force. And they see the dead everywhere they turn. As time runs out, the only person who can help them is Charles's resurrected father, who knows firsthand the awesome power of the records and who knows firsthand the awesome power the records have unleashed. Oh, but can they close the gates in time? That sounds really interesting. It's like giving me kind of like horror Jumanji vibes. So they play the record and it opens the gates and all these like horrors escape, and obviously like his resurrected father. This sounds like it's gonna be really, really awesome. To be honest, it sounds like it's gonna be a really like horror book, one that you could like really get into. It says horror rock and roll, so yeah, can they crack the case in time? So I'm guessing maybe they have to maybe try and figure out how to close the gates before the record stops playing. This sounds really, really interesting. I'm looking forward to this. I might have to read this next after the one I'm reading at the moment. It's published by Titan Books. I actually like quite a lot of Titan books that I read, so that sounds really interesting. It sounds like it's going to be like a real like almost like an adventure horror, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm really interested in this. That sounds good. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to actually pronounce the title. We then have a hardback book, and it says You'd Look Better as a Ghost. This looks really cool. I really like the cover. It's by Joanna Wallace. It says it's delightfully shocking, refreshing, original, laugh out loud, funny. So it's going to be like a comedy horror. Yeah, I feel like the colours are looking a little bit washed out on camera, but they're actually pretty bright in real life. It's like with the nice purple. And it says, yeah, and it has the hammer on the back. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's like a nice, it looks white in my camera lens, but it's just because my poor lighting, but it's actually like a really nice lilac colour. So it's lilac, and then it has like the, is it pink? No, it's red. It's like the red foiling on the side. Oh, I really like the cover of that book. So let's see what this book is actually about. It says, I have a gift. I see people as ghosts before they die. Of course it helps that I'm the one that kills them. Okay. So it says, the night after her father's funeral, Claire meets Lucas at a bar. Lucas doesn't know it, but it's not a chance meeting. One thoughtless mistyped email has put him in the crosshairs of an extremely put out serial killer. But even before they make eye contact, before Claire lets him buy her a drink, before she takes him home and carves him into little pieces, something about the night is very wrong, because someone is watching Claire, someone who is about to discover her murderous little hobby. The thing is, it's not sensible to tangle with a part-time serial killer, even one who's distracted by attending a weekly bereavement support group and tries to get her art career off the ground. Claire will do anything to keep her secret hidden, not to mention the bodies buried in her garden. Let the games begin. This sounds like also another really awesome book. So we have a serial killer who can, basically a serial killer. And does it say she sees ghosts? Is she like actually seeing the ghosts? Or, yeah, I don't know. I see people as ghosts before they die. So is that her just choosing her victims, or does she actually see ghosts? And this is going to be really interesting. I'm looking forward to this one as well. And this one I think is going to be a little bit more light-hearted than the first one. But yeah, I hope this one is good. It sounds good. Yeah, so we have a serial killer going around, but then there's somebody watching this serial killer. Is it going to be like a serial killer watching a serial killer? This is interesting. Or like a stalker type situation. I'm intrigued by this. This sounds really good. So next we have it's a magnet. We haven't had a magnet in a while. It says making killing into art, and it has like the classic, like the Ghostface, Jason and Freddy, and then a clown. I can't pinpoint who the clown is supposed to be, but yeah, it's like a little spooky magnet. I like that. We haven't had a magnet in a while. It's a really nice big one as well. So that'll be going up on my fridge. What else do we have in here? We have the bookmark with the QR code, which you can scan, which unfortunately I can't because I have an ancient phone. But yeah, that will give you the spoiler card if you scan that. And then it has the short story on the back, which is done by the creators of the box. We then have the other bookmark, which is what big eyes you have, what big hands you have. Ghost watch. So yes, this is the other bookmark. I like that one. We then have a letter. We've been getting letters from the authors recently. So yeah, this is a letter from the person who wrote the first book, which I cannot pronounce. Schrader's Cord. I'm going to say Schrader's Cord, because that just sounds the most natural to me, but I could be wrong. I will figure it out before I do a review of the book, because like I said, I get this book box every month, and then I read the books and review them on this channel. So if you want to see the reviews of these books or more unboxings, then make sure you subscribe. But yeah, I'll read this. I'll add this in with my review of the book. But yeah, it's just like a little note from the author and about the book. I really like that we get that. I like to get to know the authors a little bit. Oh, we then have a signed book plate by that author. So it's like a little signed sticker. I like to pop these in the insides of the books. We then have, these like little advertisements. Prepare yourself for a killer groove. Titan Books. This is like a little leaflet flyer for the first book. That's interesting. We then have, this is another one. So this is another little flyer. So yeah, Titan Books are really advertising this. Killer grooves to suit your mood. Available 5th of September from Titan Books. Oh, can you, is this like a downloadable thing, I'm guessing? I don't know. I don't know what this is. A well-stocked local record shop, century-old myth, and 4 friends who inevitably open the gateway to the land of the dead. Time is running out. Can they close the gate and silence the cord before it's too late? So that must be the name of the record, Schrader's Cord. So yeah, like a little advertisement thing. That's cool. We've got 3 of them. So yeah, they have like 3 little advertisements. I like this one, I think, the best. It's got like a creepy undead girl on the front. So yeah, the eyes of the dead. The eyes of the dead are vacant, emotionless, and oddly stormy, like little cups of black coffee dolloped with heavy cream. Interesting. So yeah, we've got like 3 little advertisements from Titan Books, which are like little flyers for the book. So that's interesting. And I think that is everything in this month's box. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yep, that's everything in this month's box. So I just have to open up the second-hand one. So we will see what we have. I've been making my way through a lot of my second-hand ones recently, because I normally just read the recently released ones and review them. And then I have like a whole stack of second-hand books I need to read that are piling up on my shelves. And yeah, I've been getting through my Richard Lehman ones, which I've got a reading vlog of that coming up soon. And Richard Lehman books are way weirder than what I thought they were going to be. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting video to film. I've done one of the reviews for his books and I've got 2 more to do. So So we have, oh, it's by Peter James. I have read Peter James before. It was called something. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. This one's called Twilight. Is There Really Life After Death? So yeah, I've read one of his books before and I remember enjoying it for the most part, I think. But yeah, I know he's quite a popular author. Let's see what it says on the back. So, an exhumation order is granted. Reporter Kate Hemingway sneaks into a small suburban churchyard where a coffin is opened and the scene she witnesses is horrific. She can never forget it. She starts to work on the story. Kate finds herself caught up in a sinister, macabre cover-up. At the centre is a respected atheist who has a secret obsession. He believes people can exist outside their body. Anaesthetists, not atheists. Sorry, my dyslexia is really just not having it today. I said that doesn't make sense. If like he believes people can have like exist outside their body, how can he be an atheist? So no, he's an anaesthetist. I can't say the word. Somebody who puts you under when you go under operations. He believes people can exist outside their bodies and that he can prove it. And he can provide answers to questions that has haunted mankind through the ages. Is there life after death? Nothing and no one is going to stand in the way of his driving ambition. So he's an anaesthetist. I'm guessing he puts people under and then sees if they can have out-of-body experiences and then reports on them. But then obviously something goes wrong along the way and this reporter Kate gets involved. And she's obviously like trying to uncover what's happening and is going to write an article about him. So yeah, this sounds intriguing. I'm definitely going to enjoy giving this a go. So yeah, he's written quite a few novels. I wish I could remember what the other one I read was. I'm sure it was called something. I remember I lent it to my dad and it was about like a haunted house. Was that Cold Hill maybe? But yeah, I did enjoy that. So I know I like his writing, so I've read his books before and I've always been meaning to pick up more by this author, but I never have. So now I have a book that I can read by him. And yeah, it sounds interesting. So a life after death story. We then have a what sounds like it's going to be kind of like a comical serial killer story and a proper horror novel about the dead coming alive on opening these creepy hellish gateway where stuff's going to come through if they don't stop the record. Yeah, that sounds really interesting. So all of these books sound really interesting. So as always, I'm very excited to read these. I think I'm probably gonna, I don't know which one I'm gonna start with first. Probably this one first and then this one and then this one. I'm interested by all of them. They all sound really good. So yeah, I'm really excited. So those are the books we got this month. We then got the little note from the author, which I will talk about in my book review of this book. We got the flyers, the little book advertisements, we got the magnet, we got the snack, which I'm interested in trying, we got the bookmarks and the drinks. So that's everything we got this month. Let me know, have you heard of any of these books? Have you read them, or do you think they sound good? Would you be interested to read them? Let me know. Like I said, I will be reading and reviewing these very soon. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say in this month's video for this book box. As always, I love it. I always love this book box. The books this month are definitely a hit. Actually, the books last month were a big hit as well. I really liked the books we got then. But yeah, really, these sound really intriguing, so I can't wait to read them. And yeah, I'm pleased with everything we got, really. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm going to stop rambling, and as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye guys.